We have started picking cotton. We have started picking cotton. Good Lord Almighty. That's how you pick cotton.
You are now watching Hobbs Farms. Make sure you like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below. Make sure you go check out Fletcher Farms.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Hobbs Farms YouTube channel. The time of day is 7:16 on Friday, November 10th, 7:16 in the morning. And we are probably going to start picking cotton today. I ain't going to say we are, but we might. So I got my 4230 right here. And got my KBH Mule Boy, or Bull Buggy. And we're going to get to work. And this is probably the last time that you'll see it like this. Because what I'll probably do, get over the pressure washer and all that, gone. But we'll see. I ain't gonna make no promises. And I might just give everything else a good washing. Just cause some of the stuff is just, I don't know, I might hit a few spots. But anyways, so we've got that. That's what I'm gonna be doing while Granddaddy, he's going to run something. He got to go to a grandparents' day, so I got over here early where I could go to working on this. And this is the peanut picker I was running, and Granddaddy was running. It's a 9997 Magnum 4 6-year, 6-row combine, obviously, and it'll hold 6,500 pounds. And yeah, I mean, it's I can't remember the date on it, the year model on it, but we got it in 2021 or 22, the end of 21 or beginning of 22. But yeah, there's the peanut picker. And while I'm not doing I'm not in something, like doing something, I might as well show y'all what a cotton picker does. Then my other video didn't ever take off and didn't ever hit the media. So imagine you're a stalk of cotton and you're going through here, cotton picker's running, and it grabs you. Okay, when it grabs you, something called the spindles takes you and is running like this. Also, they're turning like this, so they're running counterclockwise. So this, the actual bar, this is a bar, and these are the spindles. And as you can see, it's pretty greasy in there. But so the bar is spinning counterclockwise on the axis down there. These are spinning counterclockwise as well to get the cotton. Well, that's alright. Let me go to the outside, bro. So this is where the front set of spindles is. Front set. Now, you get back here. Oh, look at there. There's nothing there. Aha. Here's the doffers. This is a new set of doffers we put in there. You see how it's square versus them are a little bit not as square. Them still got a lot of life on them, but these are brand new. But here is the trap door. Oh, look at there, you got another set of spindles. And moisture pads, that's your moisture pads. That's what keeps your spindles moist, because if your spindles ain't moist, they'll start wrapping. And you really don't want it to wrap right here around the nut. That's called nut wrap, and it's aggravating to get off. You gotta either go through there with a knife and just scrape it off. It's not fun. And then there's your other set of doffers. So the inline drum, as they call this one, is a drum, or is a head that has one drum, and then right behind it, it has another drum. Hence the name inline drum. And it has a pressure door right here to hold the cotton towards it, where it will pick it off. Now, I will say, some people will say this picker won't pick as good as a 9930 or International, because they have what's called I guess a side by, anyways, they got a drum, one here turning one way and one here turning the other way. So they're turning in together, getting the cotton. And they're 1, 2, so it's a little wider header, but we had 9930s that had them on there. So I don't know I don't know if they even, John Deere don't make them. The Pro 16s don't have them. The Pro 12s don't have them. So I don't know what kind of heads these are. They don't have numbers on them. So anyways, so then once your cotton is doffed off, that's why it's called a doffer. It just takes the cotton off. It goes up into the air tube. It shoots up there and falls in the basket. And them things, they auger backwards. So they push the cotton back, I think. Yeah. They push the cotton that way. Well, when you get full, where do you go? Well, that's where my job comes in. I use this handy dandy bowl buggy. Come down right, the picker'd be sitting right here, and it'd come up beside it. The picker would dump, and then the picker would go on picking. Don't even have to leave the field. I can go to what's called a module builder, and you'll see it today in works. Maybe, I ain't gonna say you will, but we got that sun coming up. Highly chance we're gonna be picking some cotton later on. I don't want to jinx us. That's what's called a module builder. Right there is what's called a module builder. And all it does is basically take the cotton. So like back in the day when people used to pick it by hands, they put it in a croaker sack and they take it to a gin in the sacks. Then they'd gin it and put it in bales, big rectangle bales that you could, you couldn't pick them up, but you'd have to have I guess you'd move them with a forklift or something. Well, now, and times has changed again since this whole basket picker but that creates stuff, that creates modules is what we call them. So there, you just saw what a module is. So, then, when you get done building a module, you say, well, and once you put the tarp on it, it's the gin's property. So, whether they want to come get it in, because you have to call them when you start picking and say, hey, I got a module such and such, put the tarp on it, such and such, go, I need you to come get it. Alright. So once you put their gin cover on it, it's their property. Whether they want to come get it in 2 weeks or whether they want to come get it in 3 months, their property. But you won't get your money out of it if they wait 6 months and come get it. Also, your cotton will start molding and trying to grow out to size. It's just not a good thing. But people don't haul their own cotton. So, since then, people have came out with a roll picker. And before then, it was I say before then, it's really right there with that time frame. They came out with a 635 Module Express case cotton picker. Like I was talking about, it had the drums on both sides, and it made what's called a half module. So it sort of looked like this, but it had what a module builder does, how it packs the cotton down. It had it right there. And it would take, 5 minutes to stop. When you got it full, you had to stop, let down the back, let the cotton out, let it back up, then you go back to picking. Well, some people liked that idea, some people didn't. And people that were die-hard John Deere fans didn't go with that plan. So then John Deere said, well, hey, I'll make me a 7760 cotton picker, roll picker. So all that done was took a hay baler basically, and a cotton picker just like this, and an accumulator. And they said, you know what? I'm going to have a picker, I'm going to have an accumulator, and then I'm going to have a baler on the back. And what happened is, well, the cotton will go into the accumulator will fill up, it'll turn into the baler, and then the accumulator will fill up again, and then throw it into the baler, and steadily the baler's just rolling it. If you watch Fletcher Farms, you know how a hay baler works. It turns the bale. Well, once the accumulator fills up 4 times, it shoots out a bale. When the baler gets full and it rolls it just as tight, then you don't even have to stop. You just set it down, it rolls off. So that's all there is to it. So I don't know. I don't know what's the best one. We've had pretty good luck with their 9960 basket picker, and I don't know. I like it. We're going to get a somewhat of a cold start. It's 55 degrees outside. 4230. I'm going to spray a little ether in it. Hang down. Spray a little ether in it. You don't have to put ether in these tractors, but they crank up a lot better. Do about 2 squirts. Then I still think the 4230 sounds better than the 44. That's just my opinion. I don't know where Cole and them are. They're supposed to be over here to bale hay, and I don't see them. I don't hear them. I don't know. Maybe they're slacking. If y'all do me a favor, go over there in the Fletcher Farms comment section on one of his videos and just put for me why y'all slacking. And he'll wonder, why in the heck is he doing that? And then he'll watch the video and he'll be like, oh. But I'll show y'all. And for those that's gonna say, oh, it's dumb, they shouldn't be doing that, it's dumb. No. Some people would say, yeah, it's dumb to run a 4960 on a 530 hay baler. But some people would say, no, you'll waste less fuel because you're not having to work the tractor as hard. Well, I don't know if y'all can see it in the distance. Y'all probably can't looking towards the sun. Right about there, from my point of view, there is a 4960 hooked up to a 530 baler and a 674 International hooked up to a hay rake. Well, you might ask yourself, why is the Fletcher family using our 4960 to bale their hay? Well, it all sort of goes like this, and I don't want to spoil nothing, but Cullen them had a tractor to go down. Well, they have, I don't know, 50 to 100 head of cattle. So they needed the hay. Like, they needing hay. That's the life of a hay farmer, cow farmer. So they said, well, you know, they asked my granddaddy, could they use the tractor? And of course he said, you know, keys in it. Well, you might be asking yourself, why didn't they use the 42? Why didn't they use the 44? Well, the problem with the 44 and the problem with the 42 is we pull our bowl buggy with the 42. So, well, mainly because the 44 has got a shifting problem. I don't like running it, so. Anyways, they wasn't going to use 44 because shifting, you know, obviously you don't want to put that much wear on the clutch. You have to back up and let the bell out and pull back up. So, well, why didn't they use 42? Well, you know, we were going to start cotton, hopefully. So, you know, they couldn't use the 42 because I'd be running it. Well, so the next best thing was 4960. And I don't know if Cole's talked about this in his videos, but y'all know in my video, I guess, why. And I think Cole really likes the 4960. But my personal favorite is 42. But 4960 ain't very far behind it. But with that being said, I'm going to get started vacuuming, cleaning out my tractor cab. You might be asking yourself, why ain't you going to clean out the cotton picker? Well, I run this one. You know, I'm going to be running this one most of the day today. And I want a clean tractor cab. I like a clean tractor cab. But sometimes it don't get kept like that. So I reckon I'm going to have to be the one that cleans it up. Oh, look at there. I texted him at 7:12 and said, where y'all at? He texted back at 7:13, said OTW, on the way. That's 22 minutes ago, so they should be getting there. So, maybe he brought his camera with him today. I hope he did. He can get some footage for his channel on running the module better, because that's what he does. I don't see them down there yet. So anyways, I'm going to get started. Like I said, I'm probably not going to record very much. That's just boring. But these boots are made for walking, and that's just what I'll do. I'm gonna walk all over you. I walk back up there to the house and left the 49, dadgum, what's with me and words this morning. Then left the 4230 in the bowl buggy and the 4430 in the module builder. That's, you can see a little bit more what it looks like. But yeah, just picture a square module or rectangle module behind it. Yep. That's a heck of a view right there. Walking up on the 4230 and the 4430. Then walked down here to the cotton from up there, and seeing how the cotton's doing. Granddaddy still ain't back yet, but the cotton is ready to pick. By the time he gets here and we put soap in, we'll be ready to get on it. Oh, I didn't see y'all there. What are y'all doing? Well, that's good. I'm hoping y'all are watching this video. Well, what I'm doing is I'm getting all the big trash out of the cotton picker and getting ready to start vacuuming. It turned out pretty toasty out here. It's 70 degrees already. Done warmed up 20 degrees in about 2 hours since I talked to y'all first and said it was like 55. So y'all already seen I've moved the 42 and the 44. Well, 44 was already out there, but that cotton was still a little damp when I walked out there. So I'm thinking this right here, it'll most likely. The peanut picker, y'all can't see it, but it looks like the dude's done dried off of it. So I don't know. I'm going to get the vacuum cleaner. I'm going to vacuum all this out and have it looking better in here than it did. So, thank y'all for watching. I say that 15 million times a video, I'm telling you. But, I mean it. Hope y'all enjoy. Give me some feedback. If y'all don't like what I'm doing, tell me. If y'all don't like how I'm doing my videos, tell me. I like constructive criticism. I'm not against it. At least with me sitting here getting all the trash out, I got a good show. Got Brandon Fletcher. I think Brandon's on the hay rake, and Cole is running the 4960 with the baler. So they're just getting it. I'm hoping, pretty sure they're hoping, they get all the hay done today. They had about 30 acres, and me and Granddaddy picked it before they even brought the stuff over here. So they was busy working on the tractor, like I was talking about earlier. So they didn't, you know, have time or whatever. So they got over here and got started working on it. And dang if they ain't making quick work of it. They got about half of it done yesterday morning before the dew dried off. And it's probably getting about that time the dew's going to be dried off the hay, so they might be finna quit. I don't know. I called him a couple times, was asking him. We was going to go pick, and we're kind of coming to a standstill because we got a water hose that's a little bit cracked and spewing out water. So Granddaddy got in his truck and sped off like a maniac, so I was left down here at the cotton picker. So anyway, we'll try to get going here shortly. There! We have started picking cotton! We have started picking cotton. Good Lord Almighty. Cotton looks pretty good going in that basket. I think he might be on the 4 that the nitrogen got messed up with. But there's 4. And then he might not be on them. He might be. These are the other 4 rows. Picking. First load of 2023 cotton crop going in the bowl buggy. Beautiful sight. Made 2 rounds and he's full. Rounding up pretty good too.